Hello, welcome back to Doctor Who Timey Wimey Adventures, where anything can happen and anything will happen. Last time we left off, we had to deal with the Titanic and the meddling monk. And Alistair almost got us to crash the ship, but fortunately, it crashed itself. And now you're all back in the TARDIS. What do you do?
I'm probably just fixing some sort of circuit or doing maintenance on the TARDIS.
Okay, what's the thing not doing?
Assisting the doctor, of course.
So what kind of stuff are you trying to fix?
Just making sure that everything is just making sure everything's good to go because of everything that happened last adventure.
I understand. You actually want to go ahead and describe what your TARDIS will look like?
I was thinking maybe
He's working on the chameleon circuit, obviously.
maybe something like the Fugitive Doctor's console.
Well, I like that. That's cool.
I like that.
Me too. Alright, when you're inside your TARDIS Doctor, as you're working on set, you're also going to hear meep, 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 meep from one of the monsters.
I'm gonna hop up, probably like on the ground working on something, so I'll probably hop up and see what it is.
The TARDIS notifications there say, you have an emergency call from a friend of yours.
Friend of mine? I don't have any friends. Oh yeah.
You want to see what the name is on the message I'm in? It's on the main message. Oh,
Sure.
Look at the picture you sent there. That's perfect. And
Oh, that's beautiful.
it is beautiful. The name you'll be familiar with. You'll recognize the name as a hero friend of yours named Marius, the one who created K9, and he say, "It's to me now." Year 4999, and it has the exact date and time watching me at.
So it's the guy that created K9.
Yeah,
So sorry.
help.
He needs my help. Okay. I'm like, K9.
Yes, master?
Nancy, catching up with your maker?
Negative.
Looks like he might be able to help.
Alistair has entered the room, by the way, soaking wet from cleaning the pool.
Yeah.
Huh. Did you find what Nessie left behind?
Nessie wanted to play.
Funny. Alright, so Doctor, what do you do, or what does anyone else do right now?
Stays there like waves.
I think I look at Alistair and I'm like, look, when I said clean the pool, I was just joking. You didn't really have to go clean the pool. But it's good that you did.
Well, it was your dad or standing here and watch you mess with stuff all day, and I get bored easily.
I'll look at it and like, this isn't my blood. And I tell him, looks like we're going to have to visit an old friend of mine, Professor Marius.
One of the only ones that hasn't tried to kill you yet?
Negative.
I don't know what he wants, but it sounds like he's in urgent trouble. So I'm gonna lock onto the coordinates and take us for a spin.
Sounds wonderful. You start doing it? I'm gonna have you.
I will aid you, master.
Well, thanks.
Even what?
Yeah. Okay.
Not a whole lot the right information.
That's under vortex, right? Which gives you like a plus 2 to part of tinkering.
Yeah.
Yeah, you use vortex, and I will have you go with transport and coordination.
Ooh. I got a 12. I didn't roll very well.
That will be.
Wait, aren't you rolling 2d6? Oh, 12 total.
That will be. Says yes, but yes, you may hit there, but you are going to be about an hour late.
Oh.
Does that work?
Sure.
Alright, let me know when you're ready to open the doors and see what's out there.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the scanner first and see what we see outside.
What you see outside is, you are on a Moon Hope Titan, and you can tell from the scanner, it's pretty obvious from the scanner that it's been recently terraformed. because it has the atmosphere. And you see quite a few complexes in the immediate vicinity, and they look like pretty much futuristic technology. Like there are all these great buildings, but there's also these multi-colored pipes running along the buildings, and there's Professor Marius actually accessing one of the doors. And what he is the door for each piece of and it rolls open like that, and then he steps right out and he's waving at his harness.
He what's at the TARDIS?
He waves at the TARDIS and says, "Get out here."
I turn off the scanner and see if everybody wants to head on out.
We're not gonna find out anything standing here, and something tells me he's not baking us cookies.
Well, he might be making us at him on. That's a bad joke.
Affirmative.
You need to quit having such a pessimistic view. Maybe there are good people in the world.
Inconclusive.
Alright.
I'll open the doors and walk on out.
Professor Marius says, "What's up?" The doctor and says, in her face. Well, doctor, this might be complicated, but we have been meeting each other in slightly the wrong order. Maybe one day I'm gonna pretend not even know you. That might be hilarious.
I smile. Professor Marius, it's good to see you again.
He's gonna say, is see you again, even though this isn't the first time you met me. Well, technically, you haven't met me for the first time yet, but I met you for the first time. It's complicated.
I trust you know K9, and this is my assistant, Alistair.
You know what he likes it. Is that a fully complete K9 model? I was just finishing up my prototype today. Like, it's not completely finished, but I still need to add some more subroutines, but I have a prototype.
Oh, wow. I mean, you can, if K9 allow you, you can probably take a look at it.
Yes, and we do have a slight problem that I want to talk to you about. How about I take you over to my prototype K9? And the complication is there's someone I think you need to talk to. Because it's complicated, trust me. It's better if you help with me and you'll find out. And then he's gonna look at K9 and say, "What a good boy."
Affirmative.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
And Marius is gonna say, "I agree, affirmative." And then he's just trying to wait for the round doors that split apart. And the round doors are like all red, but then there's like last section in the middle too, so you can see. And the hallway kind of looks like an original series hallway, like on the Enterprise. What the hallways kind of look like, in case you're wondering.
Okay. Kind of bare.
What?
Kind of bare. Like, not a lot of
Yeah, and
stuff.
there's a bunch of red pipes, occasionally some blue pipes.
Yeah.
And then on the walls, there's a bunch of offenders. You're gonna see a lot of different computer panels. So, shoot that and Next Generation.
At least if we get bored, we can play red light or red pipe, blue pipe.
You just make it GM facepalm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, he's trying to lead you down the hallway and to a room to the left. You want to come in, and there is a labels in the room in case you want to read it.
What was that last part?
There is a labels in the room about it, sir, if you want to read it.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna say Professor Marius's lab 01, and then
Follow in after him.
and that doctor is when the first thing what you would notice first is that there's another TARDIS, but then you'll notice next to the TARDIS is actually someone the doctor will recognize, Mila. Mila's what to say, and who are you supposed to meet, doctor? Is over here. And she met him to the fourth doctor coming.
I look over and stare and say, Leela.
She says, "You know who
Greetings,
I am?"
doctor.
Of course I do. You're standing next to my TARDIS.
And she's, "Oh, is this the other face of yours? I like it."
Well, thank you.
And then she's gonna see if the fourth doctor comes in to see what's going on. And remember, you're playing the fourth doctor as well.
Okay.
And the only thing the fourth doctor would know is that he also happens in the hall, so it's kind of complicated. You have two doctors answering the same call.
But so is the other doctor still in his TARDIS?
Yeah, he was inside his TARDIS, but he would have heard Leela.
Oh, okay. He would have heard Leela.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna walk out and go meet myself.
Well, like, Leela just say, hey, doctor, there was another version that you hear, apparently. I think you might want to talk to him.
All right. Walk on, like poke my head out the door with my scarf around my neck and be like, well, hello there. It's me. I mean, it's you. Step on out of the TARDIS. I probably got my scarf and that long brown coat that he wore when he first met Leela. And we're both kind of looking at each other, I guess, dumbfounded. And the fourth doctor looks over at Alistair and K9. Well, I don't think we've met. I walk over to... Oh, K9.
Yeah.
Down to put him on the head.
That's the one that, sorry. That's the one time Leela says, wait, Elbert, hey 9, shit my instance, sorry, you want to have over here? There's the other K9. There's K9's probably with me, in the fourth doctor right now.
The fourth doctor looks at both of them like, I'm sure you both have got a lot to bark about. I look at Alistair. I'd pull out a bag of jelly babies. I'd be like, would you like a jelly baby?
Red one, or not red. Green one, my favorite.
I put it back in my pocket before you can get it. Well, you can't have any, they're mine.
You know, you get older, but you never get smarter.
I take it back out.
Leela's gonna like cough and say, doctor, what about a little hitchhiker friend? That weird girl who enters our TARDIS, the one a ride or something? Should I call for her and see if she knows anything?
Go ahead.
And she's gonna say, hey, he's over here. And then, knowing a doctor talking to, well, the current doctor, you and Alistair should know who you're looking at. For the hitchhiker is no one other than River Thumb. And she's the one at the current doctor say, well, hello, sweetie.
My doctor my regular doctor just kind of like, his eyes grow big and he's like, well, I haven't seen you for a while.
Your face, I like it.
Well, thank you. You know, they do get better with age. I look over at the Tom Baker doctor.
Oh, they most certainly do. I would know from a series you mean a bit older.
Yes, I should be on my, I don't know, we'll say like his 20th regeneration.
She's just saying spoilers. The love of the fourth doctor. And then she's gonna go over to Alistair and say, and I know who you are. Alistair, you all grown up.
Well, yeah.
And then she's just gonna smile, pat his head, and what Doctor says, Doctor, you and I need to have a little chat about things. There is something you didn't tell what is you. You never told Alistair what happened. It's complicated, but I know about the library. I'm right in there. And we is somewhere private for us to talk with Alistair and maybe your Knight have left.
What'd you say?
Oh, you didn't catch any of that?
Wait, what was the last bit that you said?
She's just saying, hey, Knight have left. She wants to talk to your current doctor, Alistair, and the current Knight, like in a private area.
Okay. I think we can do that. My doctor says.
Marius is gonna say, oh, there's a room over to the right. Things are there in soundproof, and we need it.
He nods.
And members will meet the way back in the men. So, Doctor, You're probably wondering how I know something that you don't think I should know.
Yes.
It's a very complicated explanation. Short story, after I will never tell Alistair in you. I want you to tell Alistair what happened. I know what happened. Tell him.
Are you talking about like at the library and?
Yes, I'm post-library in the manner of speaking. So it's not a spoiler for me. I remember what you did, putting me inside the library, the same part of me.
So there was first time I met your mother was the last time that she met me. Well, until recently. Me and a friend of mine popped into this library, and your mother was on an expedition with a couple of other people, and we fought the Vashtarada, and toward the end of our adventure, it came down to the only way that I could save your mother's life was to take all of her memory and import it into the library's archive, therefore keeping her there for all time. So I thought.
You know, I never did like libraries. They get really mad when they don't return books.
Everything will rise that, but are you always reading in them? You know, I have checked in them.
Well, this is the only place you in and he can't find me.
And she said, Doctor, first, hello, sweetie. You're probably wondering how I'm here. Is that right?
What did you say again? I'm sorry.
River Johnson said, no, sweetie. I think it's time you find out how I'm still alive. I think that's something you would really like to know.
Yes.
So, well, technically it came out to life twice. The first time these morons brought me back to life in like a new body to try to make me help them. They were a bunch of morons. Let me actually finish, sorry. And then that part was not what Harrison let me finish first. And then she just said, but then I got brought back to life again. It has multiversal wars, not sure. The Time Lords, the Elbert, they're the ones that brought it back and gave me a new set of regenerations. They're the ones that wanted me to fight in this war, but I didn't exactly cooperate with them the way that they expected. And now, well, here I am.
He's like, that multiversal war was hard on everyone. It nearly destroyed me. I'm wondering now, why is my other self here? And how did you come to know him?
I had no one time travel. I didn't have my time device. So I remember places you've been, so I may have obtained a vessel and went to a specific planet and you be on at a specific time and then hitched a ride.
And have you guys found out what the exact problem is that the professor is having?
About that, yes. So, it started with a war that humans were having, not the humans focused on for their first time ever. Isn't that right, Hang-On?
Affirmative.
Oh, it's first time for everything.
And she's going to say, oh.
Affirmative.
And then she's going to look at the Hang-On and say, Hang-On, can you hold records of the events that happened in the year 4999 to your Earth? And you won't pay information on, well, it happened a few years before that, but you won't pay information on the human dalek war.
Ooh.
Of course, mistress.
And then, how is it not in the relay information? Is it mean like just like a hologram, or is it mean like from voice?
So we have to, TARDIS within our reach. Why don't we just have K9 like plug into the console and for the information?
You could also use the consoles in the room. There's several computers where you're at, by the way.
Oh, right. You said we were... Well, you said we were, like, in the hallway, like,
No, we were in a computer room, where it's just a bunch of computers. It's more like...
Okay.
It's more like a map full of computers.
We'll have, K9 interface with a nearby, computer to display it on the computer.
Okay, K9, you will remember that the Daleks invaded Earth, and that they poisoned the Earth's sun. They were trying to make it, well, supernova, and they poisoned it in that. and the humans managed to drive up the daleks. With help of the, in 1 second, remembering the name of the, 1 second. Yeah, they had help of the Ice Warriors, because they were also fighting the Ice Warriors, so they made a truce to deal with their common foe, because they were on Mars and Earth.
Okay. I will relay that information and try to show it on the monitor
Okay.
through the documents that I have.
So, remember to look at and say, so the thing we're working on right now is a device that uses a few supercomputers that he sends a beam from this planet to the sun that can repair the poison, repair the damage of the sun. The sun needs to be renewed in a way, but we are afraid that there might be other dalek incursion trying to prevent it. And then she's going to say, so perhaps it would be an idea may help the people mission that we happen. Jack, hello, Marius, is that right, Doctor?
Yes.
She's open the door and say, hey, Professor, come in, we need you. Marius is coming and say, so I assume you are aware of some of the problems, right, Doctor?
Yes.
That is lovely. So, I would like to actually show you part of that problem. One of my female scientists, well, she's my superior technically, because the government thinks she should be uniform with a exact weight in a lung, but she has something that I know exactly trust that it's better if I show you and see what you think. And you're wondering what her name is. She's kind of a, I'll be honest, she's a bit of a set-up woman. She's called Nari Rotime, and she's kind of always agitated, so don't mind her, okay?
No. You said her name was Nari?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she's gonna say, so, follow me. Okay, Doctor, everybody? Will y'all follow me?
Sure.
Yep.
And she's gonna let the other hand 9. And he's the one at the other hand 9 and the whole doctor as they're walking out saying, come with us too. The more the merrier. What could possibly go wrong? Actually, I shouldn't be saying that. Last time I said that, you had to save me again. Anyone have reactions?
Well,
At least nobody's saving him this time.
What?
Oh, Mayor Jess.
You.
He said, well, at least nobody has to save him this time.
That's a good one. What were you saying, Jess?
I was just saying that K9 would silently follow.
Okay.
The 4th Doctor's just like, well, this is all rather like a big family reunion.
Very dysfunctional family.
Oh, it'll be more dysfunctional when you meet Prototype K9. Prototype K9's a little bit, let's say, feisty. It has, I don't think I've given them the separate scenes for decency yet. And then, but you'll see Prototype K9 when we're going anyway. So, follow me. You all following?
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to state for the record that this entire time, Alistair's been playing with a bouncy ball.
I mean, that's,
And it's Sonic.
I'm not an ass.
Better off you don't know.
Not one not. Anyway, as you're walking through another hallway, you get to your maker laboratory, and then that is when a ginger woman approaches you. She has very short, curly hair, and she looks right up at you, and she's gonna say, so what could it hatch right then, or should I say the dog? Name's Nari. What the hell are you out doing near my lab?
You see, this is why you don't have any friends.
Great, something with a smartass attitude. Marius, if you really have to write someone in like that, I'm working on important business with our, collaborator.
The 4th Doctor kind of walks in. He's like, well, your comrade here, Professor Maris, called me in. I'm the Doctor, by the way. Nice to meet you, Dennis.
Doctor Who?
Well, exactly, I guess. I'm gonna walk over and see what she's looking at, or what she's doing.
Oh, and we actually know that what see what she's doing. You'll happen to not force Doctor, and if anyone wants to follow, you happen to go around the corner of the lab, and then you're in there, see something moving, and no one wants to pick it up.
Alistair will follow the fourth doctor.
How about, is the Hermit Oscar follows here?
Yeah, I think we all probably follow him.
Okay.
Probably.
So,
Well,
as you're doing that, you're going to see something quite familiar, roll its way in, and it's going to say, Doctor, we will exterminate your unhappiness. Will you here for some tea? Says the doctor.
You're dead.
the two doctors kind of look at him and kind of walk around it. The fourth doctor's like, very interesting. I wonder what kind of tea a Dalek would make.
Canine's going to do a scan.
Yeah, right ahead. Roll for it. That would have to be for, I would say, science and ingenuity.
Okay.
What are you trying to find out?
Trying to figure out like what the Dalek's intent is. Trying to basically scanning it to see what kind of changes might have been made to it versus like a normal Dalek construct.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Well, so luckily I got a 17.
You definitely notice something slightly different. There's a hint of a radiation within the Dalek that's not within most Daleks. And it would be a radiation that only comes from the black sun.
A black one.
Yes.
That one.
And everyone's familiar with that. A black sun is what, well, screw the meat them in.
Alistair met him. Alistair met him. Alistair met him.
Of course he is. So he relayed this information.
Yeah, Canine will, let Doctor know the master, the Dalek appears to have come into contact with the dark sun.
With the dark sun?
The black sun of it. The
Black
same
sun.
except that, meet the meat guy that erupts in him.
I don't, would Canine be aware of?
I'm saying how you rolled that high. Hang would definitely be aware. He would have heard about it.
The fourth doctor.
Sorry.
What reason?
The fourth doctor, like, knocks on the dome of a Dalek. It's like, I wonder what your designation is. Tell me, Dalek, what is your purpose?
My purpose is to make things better. I have seen the horror of my ways. Daleks are evil, and their ultimate extermination is inevitable. Daleks are not the supreme masters of the universe. We are the monsters who can't understand anything other than hatred. I have evolved past my ignorance. I see a love compassion. I see regret and sadness. I've seen through the abyss of what that sound, and I have learned from it.
Yeah, I'm the bloody Queen of England.
You are not the Queen of England. First of all, you're not even human.
So you're all peace, love, and happiness. I walk over to Nerys. Is this your experiment you've been working on?
It's not an experiment, Doctor. It is, Dalek who trained the other Daleks to help us. This Dalek made our victory possible. It might be trained other Daleks.
Who do you think you are, Dr. Frankenstein? You think you can just take something, give it some radiation, and say it's alive?
I didn't give it the radiation. Where do you think the Dalek got it from?
Maybe he got bored and wants icing.
As far as I'm aware, this Hillenburg Dalek was set to kill the meat, and then he helped her the radiation.
Too bad you weren't there.
I would rather not be near such radiation. I hear a spirit corruption at your mind.
Your voice is corrupting.
I want my doctor.
Who is corrupting?
It's one of my better qualities.
My doctor walks over to both of them, and he's like, "Listen to me. There is no good Dalek. No matter what this thing might say to you, no matter what you think you might know about it, this thing is a killer."
Nari is there are always exceptions in life. That is one thing I learned. Nothing is always absolute. And anything can be evil, it can also be good.
You know, you can paint a Nazi white, but he's still a Nazi.
And she's gonna look at him and say, are you making a reference to ancient Earth?
Well, if you didn't act so much like a Nazi, I wouldn't have to.
She sits aside and say, and what will it take for you to know that Dalek is not going to exterminate you all, and that he's actually changed?
Big Bang 3.0.
So the fourth doctor walks over to Professor is it Maris?
Yeah, Marius. Marius is my friend right now. He doesn't approve what's going on right now.
Professor, you called me all this way because you need help with a Dalek that wants to play tiddlywinks with you?
No, because I believe that Earth is going to be destroyed, that there's a saboteur trying to stop us from sending out that beam that can save the planet Earth. I believe it's a Dalek, but I don't exactly have the authority to do anything because of her having all this power, but I know you don't elicit the authority, and you have nothing to hold you back, so that's why I told you.
So do you have my doctor looks at you and says, "Do you have any clues to who this might about this saboteur? Who that could be?"
Not currently. No one of our supercomputers for it got destroyed. I'm not sure what in it, and I checked it from signs of Dalek lasting. It was not Dalek lasting that in it, as far as I'm aware, but I don't trust Dalek. There's no such thing as Dalek. Whether the scientist who's ahead above me agrees or not.
So that scientist is above him,
Yeah.
and you can't do anything about it.
No.
Clearly, they don't have any standards here.
I agree with you, says Marinus.
So you said there was a computer that was destroyed.
Yeah,
you don't know.
We have 3 supercomputers to run their beam and restore the sun. One of them is destroyed. Any other supercomputer inside it will take a while. Plus, the other 2 might be in danger.
The fourth doctor looks down at K9. Well, I think it sounds like a job for you. Won't you go check out that supercomputer, K9? See if you can pull any information off of it.
Master.
Sure, go with him.
Yes, Mary's is what and I said, oh, before you go ahead and meet your prototype, and he's whistle for the prototype to be in.
You talking to K9?
Yeah, there's the prototype H9 that came in, and he's gonna want the prototype to say, hello, H9. How about you follow your other models and assist them when necessary? Good boy.
Primitive.
And then he's gonna say the supercomputers are right outside that door, outside. You shouldn't be able to miss it. It's connected to a massive satellite dish where the beams that be dealing from.
Alistair followed K9 there.
Okay, are y'all gonna follow or you want to split up?
I think it'd probably be a better idea to have that doctor deal with the whole scientist mess thingy.
Perhaps.
So us 2 doctors are better than one.
No, I'd say it depends on the doctor.
That is true. That's a good point. Right?
As at number 4 and number 20, you might get into some shenanigans.
Exactly.
Shorter and never starts is bigger.
I know. So, what part do you want you first, the doctor or the hang on Alistair dealing with the satellite dish? River says, yes, I'm coming with you, Alistair. You might need that up. Is Alistair have anything to say?
Well, yeah, somebody's probably gonna try to kill me. Or K9. Or both of us. Right, K9?
You're all noise, River says as she walks out with Alistair. Alright, so we is outside car first or the doctors first?
Do the doctors first.
Alright. And she's going to be scientists and looking at the doctor with a little frown and saying, so you don't believe it, do you? Who the hell do you think you are you're fearing? I'm the one in charge of this place. And what research I'm working on is critical to the safety of this planet. And I will not be interrupted. This Dalek is not in the harm of anybody. If it was to harm you, you did already. And you notice that Dalek is like, how it is like, hammer sit out with his head, what he down as if it were sad.
Oh, you made it sad.
Does it have a gun for an arm?
You're gonna notice that it does, but part of it what's way might be damaged.
Dalek.
What?
Makes me feel bad for the Dalek.
Right.
I'm gonna walk over. As the fourth doctor, I'll walk over and look at the damaged gun. How long has this been this way? Ask the subject.
Person, I betrayed the Daleks, and I fought them. They damaged me slightly. Doctor, it is painful. Being the thing I hate. You don't understand what it is to be a monster.
Oh, I forgot to mention before they left as they were walking out, Alistair did say something to the doctor.
What?
He told his doctor if he betrayed the Daleks and how he's still alive.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Fourth doctor takes a look at the gun. Does it look like it's been damaged by Dalek fire? Could I tell?
You have to roll for that.
All right. I've got his character sheet here too.
Stop me came prepared.
Would that be like a ingenuity plus
Technology?
technology?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
19.
Oh, you definitely know that it was most likely in the Dalek damage, as in what Dalek blaster hit it with his weapon.
Okay, so that did happen.
Yes. Doctor, I know there was no such reason in Daleks. The only reason I might be good is because of that black sun radiation. It perhaps when it corrupts someone who was pure of heart, it makes them evil. But when it hurts someone without a heart, it does the reverse. Is that possible?
Sure, the two doctors kind of look at each other. The doctor would probably think no.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and fix that. I'm not gonna say it.
It's like, how do you prove that if this Dalek is good or bad?
I know. And that's around the time when you hear an alarm going off. And then one of the monsters pops up banana. I also need both doctors to roll an awareness and I'm gonna say knowledge check.
Ingenuity plus knowledge.
No, awareness and knowledge.
Awareness.
Oh, is that what you think will work for noticing if someone's being stealthy, right? And you're not in session?
Yeah. Like a perception check.
Yeah, perception check.
16. The fourth doctor rolled a 16. And then mine, he got a really good roll. 11. It's like 20 something.
Oh, you both definitely notice that the female scientist is trying to leave.
My doctor looks at her and can I sonic the door shut?
Of course you can try.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
So would that be coordination plus technology?
Yes.
16.
Ignore is what? Ignore is what, and when she tries to get it, she's like, who said what's this ignore on me? Why are you trying to stop me? What is your problem? I'm just trying to get away from you or annoy me in my way.
My doctor looks at her and he's like, so we have some sort of saboteur on the ship that is preventing the professor from doing what he needs to do. And we conveniently have a supercomputer that is busted. And I have someone here that cares more about a Dalek than they would the human race.
Well, I don't hear much now except for this one. This one is different. You think I care about now? I lost my entire family in them. Maybe you should be more open-minded like I am. And then she's going to say, how do you think what's on the computer? What's on the alarm?
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? My doctor says. And let's find out what the alarm is.
Alarm. Intrusion alert. Dalek fleet is within range of the solar system.
The fourth doctor's like, oh. They've come to collect the hippie Dalek. My doctor looks at her. A fleet of Daleks coming here. Is it like a whole entire fleet or like just like a ship?
It's 10,000 ships.
I'm gonna try to find intercom, and I'm gonna warn the other group that they need to hurry. We've got Dalek ships on the incoming.
Oh, you're using the intercom, right?
Yeah.
Your initiative here static. It says that that's 7.
I look at the scientist. This is all very convenient.
And what are you trying to get here? Is me or the Daleks? Maybe you're right. Maybe it is the Dalek who did this.
I'm going to scan the Dalek and see if he's transmitted any kind of signal.
Roll for it. And I was going to say something first, and that's okay?
Do what?
I was going to let him say something first.
Okay.
This is not of my design. I would never call it that with weeks. I don't even want to be it now. And you can find a way. I rather be at Hayward. I am an older now. I used to be one, I think.
Alright, I rolled a 19. My doctor did.
Now it has done a signal, but it's not a signal to the Dallas fleet.
It's not what?
Now it has set a signal, but not to the Dallas fleet, as far as you're aware.
I look at it and I'm like, alright, you did send a signal out. Who did you send it to?
The Ice Warriors? You haven't radio with the humans?
If I can't get a hold of the rest of our group, then we're probably gonna have to unsonic the door and then go meet up with them to warn them.
I can warn them for you. I cannot operate on this intercom. I have my ways.
Very well then.
And then, Alistair, where you're at Hang 9, you're gonna hear from, Hang 9, I'm actually the one to hear this, actually, from the radio waves, that now it is saying that there is now an invasion force, and stuff like that. There is a now invasion force, be careful. What does Hang 9 say? And it says all 3 Hang 9, just so you know.
All of the canines hear it?
Yeah.
Probably danger imminent. Dalek fleet incoming.
What is that? What's the right to say?
What? Oh, this place was too boring.
Right? And then, when you get to the computers, Hang 9, you want to look at computers, and you're going to notice that they all want damage, all 3 of them. You want to inspect it.
Yeah, let's see if any of them. I guess the, which one is most, I guess, salvageable?
They all look about the same, but if you want to check to see what the problem is, to see if there's a
Let's see.
technology and ingenuity.
Pardon myself, sorry.
Okay.
19.
You're all really high at AM. You'll notice that...
I got a 5 and a 1, but ingenuity on K9 starts at a 7 and technology is a 6, so
no.
they're at 13.
You definitely got it. So, Hang 9 will notice that the processing power is pretty much gone on these supercomputers, but all the program and everything else is still technically there, and which is being run by another supercomputer each in order to power it back on the same. But you also notice another complication too, Hang on. Technically it is powered on, but the beam isn't stopping as in stronger, and you will notice since your high goes so high that if the beam isn't stopped in a reasonable amount of time, that the sun will go supernova just for overexposure.
Well, that's terrifying.
Yeah. So if you overdo it and you have supernova, and nope, you have a supernova, but you have the right amount, then it is healed. Does that make sense?
So, can I pass that knowledge on to the other?
Yes. And you also want Alistair know.
No, actually, I think I want to keep that from Alistair, because what can Alistair do about it?
That is true. So what?
I mean, I guess we
Sure.
could just let them know, but can we fix the supercomputer so it's operational?
You have an idea how you would do that? Because they all need to have a supercomputer connected to them in order to make them run in the house. Like the supercomputer processor power is, pretty much. So what you need to have a new processor.
Connect them all to K9.
Yeah, that might work.
Yeah, that was one thing that I thought about, but if you want to go that direction yourself.
Canon is the supercomputer.
Yeah, that is true.
We need a supercomputer? He is one.
Actually, I'm most of like years I could have solved. I love that one a lot. That's my favorite one.
Okay, let's go for it.
I would get each K9 to roll technology and humanity, and see if they can stabilize each one. There's only 3 rolls in it, you know?
So, I'm rolling technology and then genetic twice.
Yes.
Okay.
Technically for 3 different K9s, so there's the prototype, and there's Mark 1, what next level, what real, and then there's your Mark 4 that you heard will play.
Whoa, I got max on the first one. Double 50.
Nice.
So that's 18. Alright. Try the next one. 22.
Yeah, it works. What about the last ones?
Ooh, another 9, so another 22.
You're doing really good with this. It works. And it's a yes and, by the way, for 2 of them. Lower intensity a lot faster. So there's less of a risk. And you're going to... I'm gonna have us go back to the doctors, is that right?
Okay.
Scientist is going to be looking at you all. She sits to the side and say, you know, you're starting to really irritate me, doctors. And Nari sits to look at you and say, so, what do you think is going on? Have you worked it out yet? But could he and I have what the news contacting the Daleks and relay information, perhaps, of what they found out?
Yeah, can I use like the relay it used to contact me?
Same relay, it's fine. Just run. Now what?
Something that's not technology and engineering.
Right, yeah, I'm in the middle of having saying knowledge and coordination. The mission aim in the right direction.
Okay. Alright. Oh, coordination and knowledge? Yeah, 15. Oh, I got a 15 on it.
That is just a solid yes. Not a yes but not a yes and.
Good enough for me.
Yeah. And you're in a notice the Dalek doctor relay information. It's gonna say that Hang Dive are connected to the supercomputers. Somebody has sabotaged the supercomputers. Perhaps you would like me to show the computer footage of who might have interfered.
Yes. Put it on screen.
It's on screen, and you can see that the interferer was no one other than Nuri, where she sabotaged computers.
got cough with your hand in the cookie jar. Fourth Doctor walks over and like, so you're working with the Dalek.
No, and not what you think. I am not working with the Daleks, you idiots, you imbeciles. And she said, sign and say, oh, doctors, I thought I made it so obvious, but you didn't even get the hints. Shows we just have superior and minutes where we are.
Then why sabotage the computers?
I had to. Troopers, but one supernova, as humans might say. I eliminated Alex, and I get my revenge on you, Doctor. I shall have my vengeance. That Alex is ruining everything. You don't realize it, but my name was an anagram the entire time. I will have my revenge against you. My entire family died in Arcania in the goddamn Time War. That Alex and you'll pay the ultimate price. For my name is Narami.
The both doctors kind of look at each other.
Is she near a computer?
There's computers everywhere in the room.
Yeah,
And also,
I would say Lunas for when he got back, but he left something behind when he left.
what was it?
He left his Sonic bouncy ball, the scissor gun, computer.
If it does anything, that will be a story point for that to work.
I plan on using one. You're gonna hate what he's gonna use it for.
What?
He's gonna use it. Basically, what I want to happen is there a way for her to be recorded and it gets sent to the Daleks, but everybody else also hears it?
Gosh.
He's not as dumb as he looks.
Yeah, shoot me up, man. Like, yeah. Oh my god, you really want to hear that?
Well, I brought it up, didn't I?
Oh, hey, I'm gonna say you wait. Oh, what that? I'm not gonna make you roll. You're just not gonna spend free story points.
Okay, John, take him.
That is expensive. Well, it's been expensive, but you're trying to in there.
I don't care if you're on it, so it's worth it.
You're really an asshole, just And then the Roddy's gonna look at the doctor and say, "So you didn't figure it out, idiot doctor, who I really am. Shows how smart you are."
It's been a long time. I guess we were too busy trying to figure out this Dalek that I didn't realize it was you. Now that I know that he left his sonic ball in the room, I'm going to have the fourth doctor check his pockets to see if he has 2 pairs of the things you put in your earplugs.
Oh, earplugs. This idiot keeps getting better.
I love it.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I love that. It's amazing.
That's why you never put a bunch of nerds in the same room.
Yeah. And Roddy's gonna say, "So, what do you figure in this Zack me? I'm already wrong. That what's it, and you will pay the price by losing the people you care about, the humans. That what's in you, so everything for me."
So my doctor looks at her like he's pissed off because he feels like she's won. But the fourth doctor, if he finds the earplugs.
Yeah, who's that pot hitman with you? What's it all again?
All right. And,
Yeah, you.
he puts one pair of the earplugs in the other doctor's hands. He's like, "You might want to put these on," and fixes sonic screwdriver and start on it. Sonics the ball and make it so loud that it hopefully it can make her pass out.
I'm gonna roll the sushi. I'll pass out in 1 second.
Okay.
Question: can Alistair and them hear this?
You would hear it from outside and wouldn't be enough to hurt you.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Also, is that what our transmitted in conversations that hang on the whole time? And the Ronnie have said something before it went off first. I've been having so right before the noise went off, she went up, went down at the gala and said, there actually is a miracle like that. So, I mean, that good, Dalek, but I don't want this Dalek to exist, and there's no such thing as a Dalek. They destroy everything I knew. I would not allow any of them to survive. My experiment today is to find a way to exterminate all Daleks. And sometimes noise goes off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll to see what happens to her. Well, she rolled very poorly, but so I'm gonna say that she's a time worm, and so she's struggling to try not to pass out, and she's weary enough to just turn that off, and she's basically prone.
She's prone.
Pretty much.
I don't want to hit her.
You could give her kind of like a local nerve pinch.
Yeah, I'll try that.
I roll.
Fine. Rather like some something.
Dues.
Strength and fighting.
Yeah.
Number 12. It was 12.
You need at least one more number to pass, so that's gonna be, and since it's me a no, you wanna use the story point and make it just a yes, but.
Yeah, I'll use a story point.
Alright. Now me and yes, but for the butt part, she's doing the reason was when trying to erase, she's doing it trying to shoot the Daleks at the same
Okay.
time before she gets knocked out and she's angry. So I'm gonna roll for her marksman, and coordination. And right, and she missed.
I'm gonna unlock the door so the others can come in, and we all got to figure out what we're gonna do with these Daleks.
And that is when is the solid for last I'm what you hear?
Oh, that went off as soon as she fell down to the floor.
When you was to help that and say, Doctor, what kind of threat is she? Does she need to be you don't usually allow me to do that much, should I?
What'd you say?
When you was to ask the board doctor say, Doctor, how much of a threat is this moron? Do you need me to do anything to protect you? Like, I have my later if she wakes that up.
Oh yes. My doctor's like she's a great threat. She is a Time Lord like myself.
She's one of your people? One of your tribe?
But don't use Jane's Thorn on it.
Don't use one of them?
Or James Thorn.
Yeah, the thing that we always tries to use those poison darts, whatever. Just
For those thorns which you use.
When you was to say, I wasn't do that last time I tried, gave me a lecture for 2 hours.
Fourth Doctor bends down towards K9. So what do you think we should do about these Daleks?
Gamma wave.
Fourth Doctor smiles. Gamma wave.
We have a really big satellite dish.
That was gonna say, I am not like another Dalek. I don't want to be a Dalek. If you have a way for me to get Hayward body, I will assist you in bringing up the other Daleks if you can help me. I can't tolerate the pain of me in the shell. It hurts. That's showing the first Dalek. Well, besides the one Peter from Housing dealt with.
The Dalek was asking if it could help in any way.
Yeah, it says it amplified the Super Bowl, towards the Daleks, and he said, I know Dalek frequencies, I can ensure it works, but he wanted me lethal, or he wanted to repel them back away. Either way, it works.
Fourth Doctor looks around and he's like, you know, I'm starting to like you. We need to give you a name. Do you have a name?
I do not remember my name. All I know was that I was a female Hayward before Zavro's experiments on me and forced me into this shell.
Well, we'll call you Chippy for it right now. I think that sounds like a good name. Chippy. Yes, I think that would be good.
I like that name.
All right. What we need to do, Chippy, is we need to direct the frequencies through you, and if we can coordinate the gamma wave with, give them like some sort of scientific mumbo jumbo thing, and
You want to reverse the polarity of the gamma flow so it doesn't reflect heal them, like it will lure them away.
exactly.
I can assist in that, but I will need help.
All right.
We can assist with that.
You are all a good dog.
And there's just gonna be like a chorus of affirmatives.
Close enough.
Yeah, no.
Close enough.
And that was it. Put his head down and let that hurry out there and said, do you believe me now?
My doctor looks at you and is like, I think I do, Chippy. I think I do.
I don't believe that there are other zealots like me. I'm the one that me one. And to say, I want to be better. I want to learn and evolve. Perhaps that what some was a lesson and made me move past my hatred. And so you already know how to try to use the meme, friend?
What'd you say?
You already know how to try to use the meme? Alright. I'm gonna make it so make it simple. Only I'm gonna have one pin die and the Zack roll. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna make everything that roll, it's fine. We'll see universal roll this time.
Worst case.
So this one is technology.
I'm just gonna say that this time I'm gonna have it be science and coordination. I'm just trying to aim at the Daleks. Using science.
Okay. That's it. Let's do so get a.
And what the radiation will do in this format and it works is it will pretty much damage the Daleks to the point where they have no choice but to retreat. That's pretty much the deal. It'll severely damage all their systems and their shells will work when they have to retreat and then we lose the fight against the impending ships from Earth and the Ice Warriors.
Sounds good.
K9 got a 15.
You're gonna need to have at least one more story point in each one. That is not easy to do. You realize hit them all, have something crazy happen?
Yes, I will sacrifice all of them. Make it
Alright, when you use all your story points, but now it's helping you. The meme, it was like a widespread across the entire Dalek fleet. And if anyone's able to pay attention to like that communication, and anyone's paying attention to like communication relays or anything, there's a lot of panic at Dallas, and they're all one by one in the hell out of here, and a couple of them end up being that drift and able to escape, but most of them do escape. But the ones that two ships that were at drift are practically dead in the water.
Somebody's gonna need a space tow truck.
I'm sure the Ice Warriors will blow them up, so don't worry.
Feel like a big giant magnet under the scrappy.
People, oh, you just like pull them away from Earth. And then Marius is how long and I pet him and say, "You are a dead dog."
Affirmative.
I'm not sure he's what the doctors and say, "Can we start meeting in the right order?" I remember Sansa says file, "Oh, when it comes to the doctor, there is no right order."
Also panicking at this a good boy.
Right? I remember Sansa look at the fourth doctor, "Oh, a doctor. Or those like paradoxes. I hope you would show what your showing papers that gave you. Not like you would forget anything, would you?" Cough, cough. And then she's gonna wake up the fourth doctor. Well, it's so much should forget is he would forget is his minimum thought at that time.
Yeah. Is the Ronnie still knocked out?
Yeah.
I as the fourth doctor, I go, Leela, would you be so kind to take our sleepy friend over there back into the TARDIS?
Which TARDIS?
The one in the professor's office.
Oh, yours? Okay. And then she's like right woman. She's not even in the pit properly, she's just right from the floor over there.
Yeah, speak to Ronnie, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
He walks over to my doctor and the group, and he's like, "Well, I'd like to say that it was fun seeing you all, but it really wasn't a lot of fun at all." He's like I'll take care of our friend the Ronnie. I think I'll make a little stop over on Shada. Put her away for a while.
Rivers is saying, the prison planet. That might not be a bad idea. And Rivers is also her doctor say, "I think I want to survive with you, just for a little bit. And that's alright, sweetie?" And then she's like, sorry.
He says, "Sounds good to me."
And then that's when River actually kisses the doctor.
That's what she what?
River into you what hiss on the lip.
Oh, it's like whip.
Oh, spoilers, but you forget she said the word doctor. You know, Timey Wimey said you always forget.
And the fourth doctor's like, "Come on, K9, River, let's go."
And then Mary's gonna say, "So, Doctor, when do you meet me for the first time?" He says to the fourth doctor and say, That way I pretend not to know you. He was in the gate, so I pretend not to know you. That might be hilarious.
I look like that. I look like that when we first meet.
He should say, okay, whenever I see him, I'm gonna pretend I don't know him. And then, Marius is going to say, oh, hey Knight, I have a little reward for you. For both of you actually. And he's going, to pretty much, give him a metallic dog bone. For flavor.
Thank you, Master.
You are it, boys.
That was a good time.
Affirmative.
Guess we head back to the TARDIS.
Well, we were supposed to look at what it actually saying though. Let's see what's out there. Like you and I have a lot of catching up to you.
I nod.
She's gonna also whisper in her doctor, and say, oh, and I hope this helps you with it. Gallifrey's back. It's there. Maybe one day we'll get there one way around and walk to show me.
Did she say that to my doctor?
Yeah, you're doctor. Which is it in there.
Alright. Let's everybody go.
Sounds good. And everyone walks up to their TARDIS and sails off into infinity and beyond.